Man, get up here in the Loft to get your head right.
Hi there, and welcome to the Loft. Come on in, have a seat, grab something to eat or drink. Now imagine the country in the hands of Mayor Pete. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, ain't it? And that's why you need the Loft, because liberals can make you real sad. So I know that you can use a prescription of this head right chuckle therapy. And liberals, they need it because they're as off as a fruit burger. So with this playful image in mind, let's take a swing downstream to see where the Democrats lead us.
School wants me to vote Democrat one day, so I gotta practice getting my head in my anus. Almost reached that time. Swing voter about to vote Democrat. I'm a Buttigieg. Use your head, America. Vote Democrat, like this. Just blame Trump, you'll feel better.
Dang, you see how much that table moved?
Socialism carries everybody.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how greedy folks can get on each other when other people are forced to pay for it.
Democrats punishing manhood, then sticking America with socialism right up the Buttigieg.
Now I know that Buttigieg thinks that God made him gay, but he's believing a lie from the devil. And when you fall for the lies of the devil, I can only offer you this sage advice, Pete Buttigieg.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Watch out for your cornhole, bud.
Well, Facebook didn't already ban an earlier video of mine for hate speech because they don't want the black community to wake up to the fact that the Democrats are the party that promotes emasculation. The Democrat Party doesn't value manhood or womanhood. The Democrats throw parades for betraying your gender. The liberal-laden culture will reward you with viral videos for assaulting your junk. Take a look downstream, you'll see it.
Hey, I heard you want to be a woman. Let me help you. Score one more for feminism. Yay. Yeah, I'm on the fence politically. That's right. You roll on over to the left side of the fence. Your shooting already started walking over there for you. Yes, punish your toxic masculinity. All right, toss out those tennis shoes and bring on the heels. I'm gonna make a statement that man should immediately have his junk punished when he does things to destroy the environment, like this.
Oh, damn.
Hey, notice how the guy's voice is higher pitched? That's because he did the stunt earlier.
Oh, damn.
Democrats suckered him into destroying his dong, and now he's got to get others to do it. Get woke, bro. Destroy your dong. Smash your pronoun and take on a gender fluid pronoun.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Notice how these people keep calling on God after they do something stupid? These are the same kinds of people with a Democrat mindset that call on you to pay for their health care while they do stupid stuff with their well-being. And this brings me to why there isn't as much support from the black community for Buttigieg. You might have noticed that you ain't gonna find too many videos out there of black folks trying to suicide their mandangles. Y'all, the black community tends to have an aversion to this because they already see white America as trying to emasculate the black man. Unfortunately, too many blacks have been blind to what the Democrats have been doing. But this is an area where more black folks are more likely to draw the line. I've been trying to let black folks know that, yeah, the white folks that you're talking about have been Democrats. They have been flat out showing you that they are the party of emasculation and trying to take everything away from us to keep us dependent on them. But y'all, it's no surprise that the red flag goes up with the black community concerning Buttigieg. It's clicking with them. Man, you trying to sucker me out of my manhood like y'all done suckered us out of everything else. That's why Richard Pryor said, when white folks ask, why do black folks always hang on to their thingies? Pryor said, because white folks done took everything else. Brother be checking. They didn't take that too, did they? But I want to clarify that those white folks have been Democrats. This is not a new Democrat party. They have always felt entitled to take the fruits of what somebody worked for for the benefit of somebody else, which is what slavery is, which is what socialism is. Democrats have been pushing for this since as far back as Norman Mattoon Thomas. That's like the early 1900s, and this stuff goes even further back than that. Democrats learned the hard way that they'll lose the war trying to force slavery, but realize that they can make slavery public policy by suckering the people into thinking that the state will take care of them. And the people will unwittingly submit to being slaves of the state, thinking that they're gonna benefit with a utopia. It's not a new mindset with Democrats. I keep hearing conservatives say the Democrat Party is no longer the great Democrat Party it once was. It's not your grandfather's Democrat Party anymore. Oh, okay, so when were the Democrats great, conservatives? When they demanded to keep segregation legal and when they were denying civil rights and voting rights to blacks? When they secured the seeds of socialism with Social Security, the party of apartheid, and the KKK? Is that the great Democrat Party that you're talking about? Yeah, you're the very reason why people think that the parties switch sides. Knock it off! Because when people are suckered into thinking that the Republicans are guilty of what the Democrats actually did, they'll trust Democrats. Because you helped the Democrats sucker the people into not trusting conservatives. Mike Bloomberg doesn't need your help. See?
Put those cops where the crime is, which means in the minority neighborhood. The way you get the guns out of the kids' hands is to throw them against the wall and frisk them.
Note to black folks, the places where y'all feel like you're being treated unfairly the most are in Democrat-run areas. Hello? Now, according to the Democrat race-baiting narrative, what Bloomberg said is totally racist. But you're supposed to hate Republicans. Even though it's Democrats getting busted for being racist, Bloomberg claims that the Midwest isn't intelligent enough to understand transgenderism. Okay, well, either Bloomberg ain't intelligent enough to know that there's only two genders, or he's pretending to believe that there's more than two genders to pander to perverts for their votes. The dude is flat out showing you that he's a pandering political fake.
So I don't know how many are familiar with the bathroom issue in the United States. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, I know, Mr. Bloomberg. It's that place where you go doo-doo. Can I have a hall pass so I can go?
If you want to know, is somebody a good salesman, give him the job of going to the Midwest and picking a town and selling to that town the concept that some man wearing a dress should be in the locker room with their daughter. If you can sell that, you can sell anything. I mean, they just look at you and they say, what on earth are you talking about? And you say, well, this person identifies his or her gender as different than what's on their birth certificate. And they say, what do you mean? You're either born this or you're born that. And, you know, I will say in our prison system in New York City, we have to have the policy when you walk in, you know, drop your trousers, you go this way, you go that way. That's it, because you can't sit there and you can't mix things in a jail. That's a practical case of where you have to make a decision.
I'm gonna pander to the LGBT, even though I know that transgenderism is not practical. You know, it would be great if Bloomberg saw it to be just as valuable for people to be realistic and practical outside of prison as he suggests people should be inside of prison. Bloomberg is busted justifying taking money from the poor, while Democrats accuse Republicans of not caring about the poor. And I've been trying to tell folks, when Democrats pander to people by telling them that they're gonna raise taxes on the rich, it's a lie. They tax the poor too. And just like a Democrat, Bloomberg suckers folks with the claim that it's for their own good, and wants voters to think that taxes protect them from death. No, seriously, watch.
I'm very pleased that they hear you say that. And they all say the two things in life which are absolutely certain. One is death, the other one is tax. So you use one to defer the other one.
That's correct.
Okay.
That is exactly right.
It.
Well said.
Yeah.
You said it.
No, you said it.
Back off, death. No, the cross. No, it's T for taxes. Away with you. Y'all, taxes do not protect you from death, especially when it comes to Democrats. Because, for example, they use taxes to put prenatal kids and now postnatal kids to death. Taxes don't protect kids from death by abortion. And also, when it comes to Democrats, not even death can protect you from them taxing you. Oh, death, come on, man. Can't you keep them from taxing me into eternity?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I really wish I could help you, but the Democrats will audit me and I'll lose my 501c3 status. You understand, right?
And remember, y'all, if the Democrats will tax the dead, they'll take their votes too. And they do. But the Democrats get away with all these things way too much because they are really good at lying to people. How? Because they practice lying to themselves all the time. Like Biden. That dude is an expert with confusing truth for lies. And it's a hoot when he tries to accuse other people of belittling people and calling other people liars when he's the one who belittles people and calls them liars.
So how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
Iowa's a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were. Now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
Selling access to the president just like he was. So
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And you want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take on people. But look, here's the deal. Isn't that what you said? Get your words straight, Jack.
I'm not voting for you.
Well, I knew you weren't, man. You think I thought you'd stand up and vote for me? You're too old to vote for me.
He just belittled the elderly and just admitted that he doesn't value their votes or them.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Wait, what was that? Nah, associating black people with poverty isn't belittling. But these Democrats could win actors awards for how they fool people. Like Brad Pitt, who adopts a bunch of kids to make himself look like a good person, yet stays high and bounces from one bed to another instead of being a father to him. During his speech, Brad Pitt tries to get political, calling out the Trump impeachment trial for blocking Bolton's testimony, saying they told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 more seconds than the Senate gave John Bolton this week. Man, and since when do you give a bar of soap made out of human butt fat about what John Bolton thinks? And then he says maybe Quentin Tarantino could do a movie about it. And in the end, the adults do the right thing. Yeah, I'm such an adult. Where's my weed so I can escape reality? I can't make up my mind about which woman I want to be on a tabloid with, but I'm so adult. Bolton didn't get a chance to speak. Well, Donald Trump didn't get to face all his accusers, like the so-called whistleblower. These people are so full of themselves that they can't even just say thank you. That's what the awards are for, ain't it? To show appreciation to the folks who show appreciation to you. Don't we get enough of your sanctimonious mind rot lecturing us and pushing propaganda through your productions? If you want people to see your worldview, make another movie for people to go spend their money to see it. It's proven to work. Look how screwed up society is. Because they listen to you. What, you think they're listening to me? Look at my view count, dude. Nah, too much of the culture is being suckered by you. You're so greedy that you want to stroke your self-righteousness even more at an award show. Because being thankful doesn't really interest you. Trying to justify your bottomless pit of pride and self-righteousness is what you pursue. Brad Pitt praises Quentin Tarantino, who has a fetish for using the N-word and makes millions of dollars using the N-word. And these hypocrites want to lecture us about privilege. These operatives of the actual apartheid party of America, the Democrat Party, who actually wrote the codes of white privilege. But I agree with y'all. Hollywood is racist and sexist. Y'all are the most discriminating industry in America. And you think you're woke because you support so-called gay rights? I ask again, you want to know what discrimination against women really looks like and what demeaning a woman really looks like? I'll tell you, it's when a man would rather sexually gratify himself with another man's mud pipe than to be married to a woman. That, sir, is demeaning against women and discriminating against women. But Hollywood thinks they're so pro-women and woke, which means they're pretty much dreaming. And this is the waking reality. Downstream.
Just dreaming about how pro-women's rights I am.
Women's rights!
You shut up and get naked for the sex scene! Whoa! I want to be just like Greta Thunberg and save the planet when I grow up.
Hey!
Wait for it.
How dare you?
Wake up to Bernie care.
Oh, God, Jesus!
At least you woke him up with water before he really felt the burn.
Dude was sleeping in tongues.
Jesus.
Bloomberg's gonna grab your snout! When you wake up to who the Democrats really are, it'll leave a real nasty taste in your mouth.
A little preview of Bernie's America.
Hey, wake up. Bernie just put in a new sleep tax.
Did you just fart on me?
Yeah, win power. It's so woke, girl.
You're disgusting.
Republicans are gonna put y'all back in chains. And when you really awaken to reality, you find it's Democrats keeping you down. We have to make people more afraid of the NRA and Republicans to push more gun control. The NRA is gonna blow you away!
Hey, thanks again for coming back for another dose from the Zoloft, the internet's best kept secret. Well,